won't starve. We have finally found some beefaloes through this little tiny stub here. It's so easy. I could have walked right by this thing and not even known it was there. So that's interesting. We are still quite flush with supplies sitting in Chester, and we have found a place that might make it actually pretty good to camp. So that is a good thing. We have our beefaloes. We do a little lower. Come on, campfire, go out. And still collecting the ash. I know it's not the worst thing in the world, but come on, campfire. I did find out how to take out the turkeys. I don't normally go to the wiki because I kind of like to learn most of this myself. But in that particular case... Oh, come on, fire. In that particular case, I figured I was okay for it. Looked it up, it actually turns out to be pretty darn easy, too. Apparently, I have a message. It turned out to be pretty easy. What you do is you set a vegetable or a fruit on the ground. Pardon me, sir, I just need a little of this poop here. And that poop there. Ah, we have a road, too. So we're going to explore a little bit, and we want to get camped. We're going to try and be camped by day 8. So... Oh, we got a lot of beefaloes, so that is pretty darn good. That is a good size herd. Now, the herd size, if it wasn't for hounds, would probably only matter to the extent... Oh, there's another road down there. Or this road is going to loop back on itself. One of the two. And guess which one it turned out to be. Alright, so we are definitely going to probably just end up setting up camp over here with our beefalo friends. But I do want to spend a little bit of today walking around, looking about, see if we can find out what's around here. Maybe if there's any more roads. Ooh, boomerang, very nice. I found a good amount of those, which is kind of nice, because normally I've had some games where I didn't find really any of those at all, and they said they increased the numbers of them, and they seem to have... I mean, when I get there, I have enough stuff in Chester to craft a bunch of things. Just being able to make so much of my starting stuff on the day that I finally throw down camp is going to be really fun. Really, really nice. And there's more stuff. Chester, you got any room in you, man? You do have a little bit of room. Alrighty, let's toss the boomerang in you for now. 30%, but still. It's it's a boomerang. Winter hats. So much luck with these. Winter hat's nice, though. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. A 65% winter hat is nothing to sneeze at there. Oh, we got plenty of rabbits here. Now, there is one thing that I'm not really super duper thrilled with, which is that it seems like the best camp spot is going to turn out to be this darkish area right here, and that's not too bad, but I'm a little paranoid of the dark areas since my encounter with Mr. 3-Guard up here. Here's our roads. Definitely looks like it's going to turn out to be a nice deal. We've got a little bit of area down here. Oh, we got a little green area down here, so we'll check that out. I think we're pretty much at the extent of this area. So this is just a weird little area jutting out from the bigger area. Oh, hey, Mr. Piggy. Hey, Mr. Oh, we'll be back for this. Got ourselves a touchstone. Nice. And when you see these, by the way, come back and get them, because you can get every one of those. Get the hammer, break those down. Suddenly you got yourself some pigskin without having to kill no pigs. And that is not a bad thing. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking very good. So we are definitely going to be camped Up there, it looks like... Oh, we got another road. We got a full-on pig village with a field of carrots. I wonder if we got anything else in the pig village. We got some graves, which is not exactly optimal. That's okay. We've got another road down here. In fact, I think we're going to explore down there. Got ourselves a swamp over here, so we might have some... That's not bad, because sometimes you'll get some good battles out of a swamp. And the opposing side battling... Get away, get away, get away! Oh god, oh my god, it's spiders everywhere! Oh my god! Oh, let me on the road! Oh, Chester, run! Wow! Keep going! Run, Chester, run! Run, Chester! Run like your little Chester life depends on it. Alright, on the plus side, we found the rocks. Not in precisely the fashion I would have gone for. But we did find the rocks, and we took a massive giant hit to our sanity. Oh, that's, uncomfortable. Very, very, very uncomfortable. Okay, so massive herd of beefaloes. Yes. That's a lot of spiders. That is so many spiders. I don't even know what you do with that. Well, you pay better attention to your daytime, nighttime cycles than I do, and when you go over here, you throw down a campfire. Alright. Oh, no. Place that campfire. Oh, hey, road. Nice. That was luck, but we'll take it. Alright, so we are going to need to cook up some food. We're going to go ahead and cook up some berries. You know, I liked the interface before. They used to show you the mouse button. Oh, they only show you the mouse button if there's context sensitive now. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll do well. Librarian needs food anyway. And in the beginning, I will say this, the smaller items like the berries and the seeds actually come in a little bit more handy, because you'll notice 114, and then as I eat one, I only go up to 116, but it doesn't fill me up very much, so I can get better use out of them by combining the two. So I need lots of life back too. We're full, and I'm not quite full on life, but I needed lots of life back. So instead of making the carrots that did give me about the same amount of health back, I use the berries, which will give me a ton more health back, because I'm eating so many more of them. So, you know, just kind of a thought where when you're getting ready to use when you're using your food, is that, am I picking the right food to use at this moment? In this case, it was to use the weaker food so that I could get more of a health boost from it. And, normally I would say, and I've said before, you know, optimally, I don't want to be on the rocks as my camp. Not really a big fan of that myself. Alright, I think that is probably going to go and be a little bit of a dead end right here. Now, hopefully by the end of day 8, we will have the camp's actual location set up, and we'll be maybe looking a little into that. And we are going to keep... Yep, because this is just going to loop around. So I'm going to skip wandering through here, but there's tons of stone down here. This is a really good... we got the pig village. We got beefaloes. Now, if I could find a place that's roughly in between the two, that would be awesome. And we could go hang out with the pigs. Say, hey guys, what's up? Can you help me get my sanity back? Friendly pigs, if you fed them and stand next to them. Really, really close to them. I mean, I'm not going to say, you know, you can be a ways away, because you really can't. Friendly pigs will help you regain your sanity. So that's a really nice bonus from them that I don't think everybody realizes. And in the beginning of the game, more so than later. Later on, sanity, you're doing so much stuff to survive that increases your sanity that you don't necessarily... sanity isn't necessarily a problem. This is going to be an interesting area, though, because you notice these are the lumpy trees, and the lumpy trees don't drop pine cones, so you can never replant these. So this area down here, unless I import trees from somewhere else, will be getting deforested if I use it for actual supplies. So, there are so many spiders. So many. Alright, and we have a swamp, and we know our beefaloes are right up here, so I'm going to go up through the swamp on that road, and I'm going to see what's there. And we know this camp is here, so what I want to do is probably end up right here. And that is going to turn out to be an interesting place. Oh, that's, sure. Sure. Now, having a swamp nearby is not bad. I mean, I know... Oops. We have a spare... Okay, so this is actually going a ways out here. Still planning to get back over there by the end of today, but we got most of the day left, so we're... And since we don't really need to collect tons of supplies at the moment, we are in the situation where we can kind of take our time, maybe, even if it costs us a torch to get back there. So you see, I mean, even just wearing the garland hat, we're not going up, but we're not really going down either in insanity. So, you know, clearly we got half a use on our garland hat left. Pardon me. Oh, well, have to make sure that doesn't deafen anybody when I edit this. Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that. So, that should get us pretty good location, though. Let's see here. I'm gonna go around the swamp. I didn't really want to deal with these either. Alright, so we got a couple berry bushes and some pigs right in here. There's a lot of pigs in these areas. So that is not bad. And I really like the idea of being that centralized between the two of them. Although, I do prefer the beefaloes, once again. But, I can make my camp right down here. And basically, I'm going to be right on the edge of... Yeah, this is going to work out perfect. Well, not perfect. We still have to find a way to get rid of the, these spiders sooner than later. So... we are going to set up our camp right down there. This road doesn't really go anywhere, so... But I also don't want to, I don't want to set up where the beefalo are going to end up in my camp. I like the beefalos, but I don't like them that much. So, I think we're going to end up being right down here at this bottom edge here. Not a terrible thing, so let's get camp set up. Alright. Fire pit. Oh, I needs wood. Take that. Let's swap the ash on that. It should give me enough to build the science machine for the moment. Science machine ahoy! And go visit Chester. Oh man. I'm gonna get invaded by spiders, and I'm not real happy about that. But I don't have much that I can say about it either. Oh, hold on, Chester. You don't need a stack of 1 and 8 ash. You just need a couple of ash. So... oh, what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing charcoal. I have 2 charcoal. What am I missing? Wrong cat. I'm missing that I need 6 charcoal. Okay. So, I got that, and I need to get... Oh, hey. Hey! Okay. Hold that, Chester. Alright, so we're going to need to build some walls. I can see that now. Keep the little guys away. Alright, I can build an alchemy engine. So not a terrible idea. That allows me to build improved farm plots, which I can begin to build now. Let's add some fuel there. So, we are on our train. This is going to turn out pretty darn well, I would hope. It looks good. Where have I put my seeds? There they are. I'm going to go plant a seed there. We already have some farm plots going. I'm going to have to gather more poop, more rocks, more everything. We do need to build some... How much more wood do we got? Do we got any more wood? You see, I have a whole bunch of stuff, but it's stuff that's just not what I need. Alright, well, we need to build a chest. No matter what, we need to build a chest, just simply because, where are chests these days? Structures? 80 walls, high, chest. I need 3 boards to make a chest. Two. Structures. Chest. Alright, so we're going to build our chest down here. And we are going to put a bunch of stuff in it. We are going to put 40 planks, 40 grass, 40 sticks. Mostly because I don't need to carry around that much of them. Yes, it was past its freshness date. Alright, and I think we can put gold in there. At the moment, the winter hat can go in there. Alright. And Chester. Chester has stuff, which can also go in there, because Chester is now tougher, and Chester used to be like a total wuss. And so Chester would die a lot, and you didn't want that, so... Alright, so we got room for one more item here. What else you got for me, Chester? Oh, let's take the ash and throw it in there. That should work for now. I just heard a spider die. Yes, I did. Just heard another spider die, and... Okay, now we are going to bait said spider into getting attacked. Alright. Two. If the pig gets killed, it doesn't really matter at this point. I don't know. We're soaking for the moment. Boy, these pigs are doing some work, man. Alright. You know, I think I'm just going to leave that one there, and it's going to turn into a source of pig on... Whoa! It's going to turn into a source of pig combat. That's what it's going to do. So... Question is... Whoa! Nope. We don't go that way. I was gonna say, where did our boys break these down? Alright, let's get these. Hopefully our butterflies there will happily make more flowers. And we'll come back here, because we have good stuff here. The good stuff is always the good stuff. And we are doing very, very well. This is going well. Now we got a ton of silk. We have a ton of everything we need. And that is the best part. We also have beefaloes. And pigs, right next to each other. Which one is going to cause more chaos in my camp? The beefaloes when they go into mating season, or the pigs when they turn into werepigs? The answer is hopefully neither. We do have a use for these now, so we do want to start gathering up the mushrooms. So I had a friend of mine actually asked me why I didn't gather any mushrooms, and originally the mushrooms did, very bad things. You could exist on them for a certain amount of time, but you didn't want to because they were just not something that you were going to find to be very handy. Pine cones. So we're going to take and make a tree farm over here, otherwise known as the Pyro's Wet Dream, because we will be setting it on fire. Come on. Oh, man. It always works better for me the other way. Come on. Alright, not going to do it. Because we're going to set this set on fire. This set's going to go. And it's got to grow and become bigger trees. But that'll give us enough that'll give us enough charcoal once we do that to do it for quite some time. So we're not too bad off there. Now we're going to need to... Oh, Chester, you have it. Grab that. Alright, and can we get improved for a plate? Yes, we can. And we'll put that right over there. And we will sow the seeds of joy already. Don't think I can get another improved yet. Nope, I need more poop. And conveniently enough, I know they have some up here, so I could probably have 3 up by today, and that's not a bad thing. And... see, the nice part is that everything's so close that we don't really have to worry too much. Now we're gonna we're still getting a little spider incursion down here, but we will probably end up building a wall up here just to keep the beefaloes from being directly in the camp anyway. So when we do that, we'll take care of some other stuff too. So let's get our fire going, and we're going to wander down here and cut a tree down. Hopefully not get attacked by any giant, vicious tree guard things. I'll also get us some pine cones. Which, nope, we really only want to stick to the big trees. No, I'm not going to get that done. Alright, now I can get it done. Alright, and we will come back for more on this later. I thank you guys for watching this one, and hopefully you'll be back for the next couple days here in a bit. Have a great day, everyone.